Hey guys, welcome back. When was the last time you played with one of these? A yo-yo. Let's get into it. Now, over the weekend, we were cleaning out my daughter's room and we happened to stumble on like one of these real cheap yo-yos that she got from like a school activity or something like that. And my son was like, "Oh, Dad, I want to try yo-yoing again." Because he tried it, I think back, maybe it was 2 years ago or something like that. And he just didn't have much success and got frustrated. So we kind of just put the yo-yos away and figured, okay, maybe we'll bring them back out later on. And so this weekend, he saw it, he tried it out. And what I did was I told him, hey, just go up and down, or down and up, down and up. That's what I really emphasized to him. And he finally figured it out. And he wasn't frustrated, so I said, hey, let's bust out the good yo-yos and let's have some fun. And so, you know, he's been a little frustrated here and there, but he's finally figured it out. And you know, the reason why he was kind of frustrated was he was watching Dad do the yo-yo. Now I can kind of get the yo-yos going and get them spinning, you know, pretty decent. I used to yo-yo all the time as a kid. And, you know, when he sees that, he wants to do it like that right away. But I told him, I'm like, hey, you got to do it simple. And then you can start to figure it out, go over the wrist. And then, of course, he finally figured it out. Now he's just whipping it out a little bit too quick, to be honest. But, you know, he'll figure it out. He'll get better and better. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because I think that even adults should go out and get a yo-yo. Maybe one or two, to be honest, man. Have them like laying around your house here and there. Because here's the thing with us adults is that we get bored, guys. We get bored. And what do we do when we get bored? We always go to this thing, the smartphone. You know, whenever maybe the commercial comes on, when you're watching TV, what do? You pull out your phone and you scroll through blah, 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 right? Or if you're, I don't know, just anytime you're bored, I see it all the time when I'm out in public. People just pull out their phones. It's the first thing they do. And the thing about yo-yos is these, I don't know when these came out, but I think they came out probably like 100 years ago or something, maybe in the 1920s or maybe the 1940s. I don't know when, but they've been around for a long time. And they've entertained people long before the smartphone and the internet ever came along. And I think we should go back to this, guys. We should go back to having fun like a kid again. That was a horrible trick. We should have fun like we were when we were kids. Instead of pulling out your smartphone and sitting on the couch, get up, because you need to get up with a yo-yo because it's got a long string. Get up and just do some yo-yoing. You know, you'll get the blood flowing and you'll just have fun. You know, that's the thing, is have fun. And this is the cat's cradle trick. Ooh. I'm okay. I'm mediocre at yo-yoing. I should try to get better. You know, it'd be kind of fun. And here's the cool thing about yo-yoing today that we didn't have when I was a kid 35 years ago, is that we do have YouTube. Okay, we can go on our phones or on our laptops or whatever and go learn new tricks. You know, there's plenty of professional yo-yos out there, yo-yoers out there that can show you some new tricks. I only know a few. I can sleep it. I can walk the dog. I can't really show you that because it won't be on the frame, but you can probably hear it. You know, something like that. Cat's cradle. I can do the round the world too, but I don't want to hit my Lego collection or anything like that. And you know, the other thing too is that it's something you can do with your children. And I think that there's something to be said about that other than doing, you know, spending time on your smartphone or spending time on a tablet or whatever. Your kids should not be on those devices by any means. You know, every now and then, in moderation, they can go on them. But I want my kids to play. You know, that right now my son is playing with a spaceship that's missing up here. He's playing with some Legos. And anytime, you know, I'm real particular about my Legos, but anytime he comes up here and he wants to play with something, anything, he can go and play with it. You know, if it happens to break off a piece or two, I'll figure out where it goes, so on and so forth. But we need to have our kids playing. And yo-yos are a great, cheap, effective way for play. I mean, these Duncan yo-yos, oops. These Duncan yo-yos, little plastic ones, they run like 12 bucks. These more advanced ones, this aluminum one, it's like $20 to $25. You know, but I wouldn't start them out with these. Start them out with like a beginner yo-yo, one that comes back really easily and that can maybe sleep pretty decent for them. I found these ones, maybe I'll link them in the description below, but my kids are really doing well on them. And you know, they're like 10 bucks, 12 bucks, something like that. But it just gives you guys something to do, something to look forward to as a family, do something together. I don't know. I just like them, and I think they're a great toy and a great thing to do when you're bored. So anyways, hopefully you guys like the content, like the message behind it. And if you guys do like the content, like and subscribe. Take a look at my previous video, and everyone have a great weekend. Thanks.